At the end of my tenure with the police department, literally my wife would come home every day and wake me up and physically get me dressed and put me in the car and take me to work. There was no peace. You know, I'd totally lost focus of what I was doing there and what I wanted to be a police officer for in the first place, and ended up in a really bad situation at my home with the neighboring city police officers coming and a confrontation with them, and that was the end of my career.
I was in a rough relationship. It was more of an emotionally abusive relationship.
My life was in chaos. I was incarcerated for 4 years.
When I think of people in need, sometimes it's obvious things like poverty or being unemployed. Having a lack of life purpose or having a lack of life goals sometimes is a broader description of people in need.
The mission of Life Learning Center is to help individuals who are at risk of poverty. They're in poverty now, they're at risk of maybe potentially being homeless. We want to help those people who are still trying to help themselves.
We serve folks who have stuff, and our philosophy is that everyone has stuff, and we're trying to help them figure out how to get past that and move on to better things.
We created a 16-week educational equivalency program called Foundations for a Better Life.
Transformational change, that it is sustainable change, that they find employment which leads to dignity, and then when they find themselves out in the workplace earning money, the final step is contribution, giving back.
It doesn't have to be scary. You take small steps, small goals.
You can overcome all obstacles in your life, but you have to want to.
It's not just the general commitment to the 16-week program, but it's a commitment to lifelong change.
We are trying to provide a solution to poverty, not relief from poverty, and that's what truly makes us different.
And now I've sort of learned how to clean up the messes around me, but then think 3 or 4 steps ahead and be able to be more proactive about my emotional well-being, my physical well-being, including, taking care of my family, my daughter, and my work responsibilities.
If you think about the composition of Life Learning Center, there are folks that understand the ultimate outcome of what they're trying to achieve, and they do it in a way that really is supportive of the person and the community.
Life still presents bumps in the roads even after they've left our facility. They can come back for job search labs, resume building, all types of services that we provide for a lifetime.
After graduating, I volunteered my service back to the Life Learning Center.
They recognize that there's a major ingredient to success, and that's the individual's desire and initiative to be successful.
I get to walk side by side with people who seek to change their own lives. And as a coach or as a faculty member, I get to guide them, encourage them, sometimes just listen, but I get to support them in their quest for change.
You've got a purpose in life, you still have a lot to contribute. You can go out there and be the positive change that you can be or people want to see. And, I was ready for that. My family's happy to see me every night when I get home. I'm happy to go home.
I'm excited now. For the first time in a long time, and I'm excited.